Hey Juanita, Scott here with Lethbridge Toyota. Just wanted to make you a quick video on this Land Cruiser. This thing looks unreal. It's the brown sugar color, which is my favorite color by far. Kind of more that earthy tone, natural look, which looks really sharp on these rugged vehicles. Really good ground clearance. Lots of skid plate and protection underneath. I know there's skid plates for the fuel tank. You have these rugged running boards that you can step on and protects from rock chips and everything up the side. You have lots of off-road technology to help you through any trail or off-road obstacle. You have 360 cameras where you can access each camera to check your surroundings. Really nice LED fog lights, headlights with these rigid fog lights. So these are quite bright and good for low visibility. Got the crossbars on top. Power folding mirrors. Keyless entry with push start button. And this is a little different than that 1958 that you mentioned, because that 1958 has the round headlights and isn't as rugged of a setup as this one is. This one has much nicer interior features. Just a really kind of does the old Land Cruiser style a lot of justice. So it did come as a canceled order. The previous customer did order the 3M film protection for the hood and the quarter panels, and as well as the mirror caps. The reason for that is driving on the highway, it's just nice to have that extra protection so you don't get the chips in the hood and keep that looking new as long as possible. So that's why they did that, as well as the paint protection. So everything's protected already for you. Let's get a back view. Oh, that color's gorgeous. I love this color. I'm gonna open up the back. So you can open up the full tailgate or push this button and you can open up the back hatch here, just like that. That way you can put groceries in just through the glass door. This one, and that's why I mentioned the tires to you, because I didn't realize that this customer ordered the winter tires with it. They're already installed on the vehicle. We have the original all-season tires that come with it as well. They're already bagged and put in the back. So if you do need winter tires, I hope this package does work for you. It's already put together and ready to go. Let me sit in the driver's seat. I want to show you kind of the size of everything on the inside, because gorgeous interior as well. I'm about 6'4", 240 pounds. So I'll sit in and show you how I fit. Power folding mirrors. Auto all four windows are auto. You have a power inverter to plug in accessories like a cooler or inflator. Automatic high beams, LED fog lights. Those are those rigid ones, those higher end ones. Power telescopic steering column. Oh yeah, there's a lot of room in here. I don't know if you can. That's with my spiky hair up. I don't know if I'm pointing the camera properly at me. Is this clean? Sorry, Juanita. Can you see good? Yeah, that works. There's a lot of room. I do feel extremely comfortable. There's even a lot of room for the person next to you. Some of the vehicles feel so narrow especially if you're used to the Yukon setup. The Yukon's very wide and you're a lot further away from your passenger, but in this setup, it's a bit narrower, but actually still does give you a lot of room. I've had center consoles that are half the size of this before, if that makes sense. Sorry, I don't mean to make you sick with the camera wobbling. Really nice interior. Very chiseled, like everything is to pay homage to the Land Cruiser style. This has it flows very nicely, but it kind of has that chiseled, rugged look with some really nice materials. Like they put a lot of extra detail in these Land Cruisers because this is supposed to be one of our more premium vehicles quality-wise, especially. All the knobs have metal and good grippies on them, so they're easy to select through. So this style here is going to select your drive modes, or it'll select your multi-terrain select, or your downhill ascent control. I'll start with the drive modes. So you can switch from sport mode, normal, eco. That's just going to change your shift points of the transmission so that you can have higher revs for more performance, or lower rev shift points for more fuel economy. That downhill ascent control is, there we go, turn it off. Multi-terrain select. Look at all the different scenarios on the right there. Auto, so it'll kind of pick the terrain you're in automatically. So that's what I would leave it in all the time, even if it's a bit snowy on the road. But when you get in a situation where the dirt is really hard to drive through, if you put it in dirt mode or sand mode, mud, or deep snow, it's going to optimize how the all-wheel drive system, the four-wheel drive system, reacts in those scenarios. So it's trying to optimize how the vehicle is going to perform in those exact terrains, just to give you better performance and easier drivability through that kind of stuff. You do have a locking rear diff, which is something that every off-road vehicle needs. All the rugged vehicles do have a locking rear diff. Locking center driveline, sway bar disconnect. Jeep Wranglers have this. If you're out in the backcountry and maybe you're stuck in a really deep rut, like you're driving in a deep rut and you're not getting enough mobility or movement out of the suspension in the front, to get all the wheels on the ground, you can disconnect the sway bar, which will allow for more free movement of the front axle, so that your wheels will then ground itself and have full traction to get you out of a stuck scenario. So there's a lot of tools that this vehicle has to help you through any sort of off-road situation. Here, let me just get through this. 360 cameras. Oh, sorry, these are the trail cameras. In these off-road models, you get trail cameras. So if you're driving, you can have this displayed all the time. It'll show the camera in front of you, so you can spot yourself over any ruts or rocks, boulders, deep snow, water. You can see what's going on, and you can also see what's going on beside you. So if you're trying to get past a big rock or something, you don't want to scratch your vehicle, you'll have full visibility using the cameras. As well as you have your pitch and roll, so you can see how angled you are on a steep incline or a side slope. Super handy. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, that's new. I've never seen that before. So that gives you a different point of view for that front camera. Very cool. Automatic. I just set that to automatic. All that does is anytime you shift to drive, even without this camera on, I believe when you shift to drive, that'll automatically pop up every time. And then when you start driving at a certain speed, it'll go away. When you come to a complete stop at a red light or something, then your camera will automatically display this here. That way you can make sure everyone's through the crosswalk. There's no dogs, cats, kids in front of your vehicle. So I'll shift back to park. Everything feels tight. Just the quality of everything is a lot nicer than what we're used to. This is built in Japan, and that's as good as you can get really for our quality. Wireless phone charger, heated and ventilated seats. Where's the heated steering wheel? Oh, heated steering wheel. Dual climate control. All your safety features like your adaptive cruise, lane departure. All that you might be used to that on your current vehicle, but lane departure on the highway, if you fall asleep at the wheel and you drift towards the ditch, it'll drive you back to the middle of the lane and beep at you to wake you up. So that's going to keep you out of the ditch. And the adaptive cruise control with active braking. If someone in front of you is going slower than what your cruise control is set at, you'll just automatically match that person's speed. If they slam on the brakes and you're not paying attention, your vehicle will also slam on the brakes. It'll also detect people coming through intersections. It'll detect their speed if they're going to run a red light and allow your vehicle to stop to help prevent any sort of collision with that vehicle who ran the red light. All meant to keep you safe. Blind spot monitors in the mirrors. Garage door. Opener. Sunroof. Yeah, I'll give you this video. Let me know what you think, and I hope this is something that you consider, because this is a rare vehicle and our nicest quality vehicle we offer. Thanks, Juanita. We'll talk to you soon.